of the street.
What's your name real quick?
Officer Myers, 6181.
I'm recording you on purpose.
That's fine.
I'm recording you specifically on purpose.
What I fucking tell you, I told you, I fucking told you. Fuck that bitch. You know what's funny? Her sergeant gave us permission to be there.
Oh, really?
That fucking sergeant,
Well, I'm going to keep walking by. I'm going to keep walking back and forth.
Let's say we're standing like between the cop cars. Since you guys are standing there, right? And the cars are here, are we cool to stand there and just like, not like be up on you, but just like in the median?
But it's not illegal for us to stand in the middle right here at this time?
Since the car here, you guys...
so as long as you guys are cognizant of that, if we need emergency medical attention.
And if you guys gotta go hands-on or whatever the case, you know, medical pulls up, we'll get out, but we respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and step out of the street for me.
What's your name again?
I already told you. Get out of the street.
Is that a lawful order?
Yep.
It is?
Get out of the street. You're a pedestrian in a roadway.
It's a lawful order?
Pedestrian in a roadway. I need you to
What
get
would
out
be
of the
the
street.
crime, though?
Do so now or you will be arrested.
I just talked
Get
to
out of the
your sergeant.
street.
Your sergeant just told me I can be here. Why do you think I'm back? Yeah. We just had a conversation with the sergeant. He said we can stand here.
Okay.
We're diving into one of the strangest, yet most revealing encounters caught on camera. A citizen, calm and composed, faces off against Officer Myers, or as the internet quickly dubbed her, Popcorn Myers. This is more than a clash over distance. It's a test of rights, hypocrisy, and how ego can warp enforcement. Watch closely as a simple question, popcorn or camera, exposes how selective authority becomes when the spotlight shines both ways. By the end of this one, you'll see how fast a badge can turn into a shield, and not always the kind meant for protection. Let's roll. Asterisk.
Go get that car. Oh, I told her as long as they stay out of our way.
He's not. He's totally in my way.
Just stay out of her way. That's all
I'm not in your way.
You're in my personal bubble, though. Okay, and it makes me uncomfortable. I have weapons on me that are within hands reach.
You're escalating and you're raising your voice. You've been
I need you to back
aggressive
away from
since
me.
the beginning.
Back away from me.
Is it illegal? I'm not. Is there a crime scene? I'm not interfering with anything.
No, but you are in my area. I need you to back away. You're
that a
within
lawful
hands.
order?
It
Did you give me a lawful? What's the law?
You're within hands reach of my weapons, and I need you to back up.
Like about a year ago, like I said, she used my government name, said where I work, and she knew what she was doing because she knows I post my interactions on YouTube. Simple as that. And I do need her business card now because I will be filing a complaint. Nothing would do. If I could just get her.
Asterisk. Right from the start, you can feel the electricity in the air. The citizen isn't angry. He's logical, asking fair questions that any reasonable officer could answer. But logic is often the first casualty when authority feels challenged. Notice how Myers instantly shifts tone, from dismissive to defensive, as soon as she realizes the camera is pointed her way. It's not the action that bothers her, it's the exposure. And that, right there, is what makes this clip so fascinating. Because this isn't about safety, it's about control, and who gets to—
She's gonna arrest me, and her sergeant basically told her to kick rocks, so... Hey Myers, how come that guy was allowed to stand right next to you? I thought you couldn't have anyone next to your gun like that. Remember what you told me? It's just me because I got a camera or what? And because you were so rude to my girlfriend last time you talked to her?
Asterisk. This is where the tension really kicks in. The citizen stands firm, invoking his right to record, a right that's been upheld by countless court rulings. Yet Myers issues a lawful order to leave the street, even after the sergeant had already given permission. It's a classic case of conflicting authority. But what's really happening is deeper. Myers isn't trying to enforce the law, she's trying to reassert dominance. The phrase pedestrian in the roadway becomes a weaponized excuse, one that sounds official enough to intimidate, even when it doesn't.
Away with it.
What's up? Why do you guys all film the same thing? Wouldn't you get better footage if you guys split up? And
We do. We split up. And we'll share each other's footage.
it just seems like you guys are following each other. It seems like you'd get more footage if you.
That's true. We do split up temporarily, and then we come back just in case somebody's in trouble. I don't like him to get too far out of my range, you know.
Oh, so
Just in case something happens to him.
keep an eye on him.
We keep an eye on each other, yeah. So he'll venture off. He got some stuff over there. I might borrow that from him, stuff like that. So
But they're two different channels.
we share footage, stuff like that. But hey, man, I just want to let you know, I think I like your demeanor. You're cool. The reason I was recording Myers is because how rude she was to my girlfriend several months ago, and then I came over here and she was threatening me with arrest for standing in that median.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, my girlfriend. She does recording too, and she had an interaction with Myers, and she was really rude to her.
When was that?
How long ago was that?
Well, like close to a year now.
About a year ago, yeah.
I was like,
And
I
so-
sent over here. That light's
Oh yeah,
giving me a migraine.
yeah. Let me just turn that off for you.
Asterisk, and there it is. The moment Myers plays the officer safety card. It's a line every seasoned auditor has heard. You're within reach of my weapon. But let's unpack that. The man never moved aggressively, never threatened her. What she's really saying is, I'm uncomfortable being filmed. The danger here isn't physical, it's reputational. This is how fragile authority can get when transparency becomes inconvenient. Notice too how the other officers stay silent, because deep down, they know this isn't about safety at all.
Some guy holds some popcorn, standing like right next to her, like this. Remember, she said I couldn't be within arm's reach. There's some guy right there, and I called her out on it. I was like, hey, man, how come you're not threatening him with the press for standing in the median, right? So that's all, man. It's just like it can't be selective persecution, right? It has to be for everyone. So I appreciate you not discriminating against us because we have cameras. She just doesn't like it. And so, you know,
Yeah, I
but you
think
can't
it's
threaten
all
people with arrest for doing
personal
something if they're going to allow others to do it. That's all.
So what's your policy? Like this young lady doesn't want to be on your channel because of her job. She doesn't want it to get blasted.
This lady?
Yeah, what would you do for that?
Well, she's in public, so there's no
It doesn't
expectation
matter.
of privacy in public, right?
Yeah.
You know that. So
I'm just wondering from,
Oh.
you know,
I typically try to,
humanity.
right.
standpoint,
No,
you know what I
I'm
mean?
not trying to deny people's humanity,
Yeah.
but like typically I'll try to keep people off if they don't want.
Like,
Government
you blur
officials.
their face or something?
I have blurred people's faces before, but I usually don't do that because it kind of takes the point of what we're doing away. Because, like I said, cats versus United States. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Asterisk, this exchange might look small, but it reveals everything about power dynamics. Myers' authority begins to crumble the moment she's asked to explain herself. Double check. That's the phrase that exposes the crack in the system. When someone knows their rights and calmly stands their ground, bad policing has nowhere to hide. And you can hear it. Her tone shifts, her responses shorten, and the professionalism evaporates. The badge suddenly isn't enough. What's left is pure emotion, frustration.
To actually for her safety. I mean, you guys seem pretty decent, so I don't feel like you guys are going to be doing anything crazy, but that's what we do. We're just here to protect them. So
Yeah, and I understand, you know, filming us, and obviously I have no problem with that. I'm just wondering when you have a citizen that says, you know what, man, I understand I'm in public, but I don't want to be on your channel. Do you guys normally say okay, or
if somebody says, hey, I don't want to be recorded and we're just in public, I'll keep them off.
Oh.
But if they try to like start a conversation with me, then I'm recording because I document every interaction I have. So if I don't mind keeping them off if they don't want it, but a lot of times people come up, like walk up to me and say, hey, I don't want to be recorded. And I'm like, I wasn't even going to record you, but you came up to me. So you're talking to me now. So now I'm going to record you. But no, typically, like if I go into a government building, I'll specifically try to keep them off. If I do record them, it's usually inadvertently.
no?
Yeah.
Hey, sir. You get pulled over tonight. Can I see your license and registration?
Asterisk, here comes the double standard in full display. One moment, Myers insists being near her weapon is a safety issue. The next, another man walks up just as close. No camera, just popcorn, and magically, it's fine. No orders, no threats. This isn't law enforcement. This is selective enforcement. And it shows exactly why these audits exist. Because when officer safety applies only to cameras, not to bystanders, it's not safety at all, it's censorship. The hypocrisy speaks as the tension cools. Notice how quickly Myers switches from confrontation to conversation, but only when she's no longer being challenged. The citizen remains calm and articulate, even complimenting another officer's demeanor. It's professionalism meeting ego,